Welcome back, guys. Sorry if I sound a little strained or low in my voice right now. I'm just a couple days out from having surgery on my neck and upper chest, so I'm a little bit sore at the moment. But I just wanted to get out and see about putting a video for the TLC mode for those who may be having some difficulties with it. I in no way have a perfect system, and many times I definitely feel like people are cheating or have memorized all the basic patterns that you can put down, which unfortunately, since there's not a lot of area you can move your pieces around, is gonna happen. So the best thing we can do is try to randomize our placement of our tiles as best as possible to stay out of the normal, and then try to use that same strategy of normal to find theirs. So here's one that I'm waiting on the opponent to make their final move. And as you can see, I found all their pieces. We'll see if they find my piece. And if not, then I'll win. If so, then it'll be a tie, which sucks, but it is how it goes. I guess it's better than losing. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start a new game here, see if we can find a actual opponent that will continue to play instead of make me wait, because it's not going to work if I have to wait for the video. But I used to try to place these in myself, but it's just easier to continue to hit the shuffle button until you find one that you like. You usually want to try to keep as many as you can out of the center 4 squares here. Definitely your chair, you don't want that in your center 4 squares, because that's where most people are going to start their search, is going to be there. You also don't want everything clumped together usually, because that makes it too easy for people to find. So you just keep going through until you find one that you like. That one's not bad, actually. Yes, it goes through the center, but it's your biggest one. It's going to be the easiest one for people to find. Your chair being in the corner could be an issue, so I'll go ahead and move that over one, because corners are going to be the most common place for your chairs to be placed. And then after that, it's going to be anywhere that's not touching another piece usually. So go ahead and find opponent, see if this works. So there's no real rhyme or reason to how I start out looking, but I usually will pick one of these center 4 squares. I usually try not to pick one where I'm at, because I don't want to telegraph any moves. Alright, see, we already have one here. And then I try to pick as low of a possibility as I can to win the match without jeopardizing losing it. So I'll go ahead and use Drew here, since I only had a small advantage with Jimmy. And we know it wasn't the chair because it didn't go into the chair animation, but we don't know if it's the table or the ladder. So we'll go ahead and let them take their move. They started off on the side. They may be trying to go around every third in the edges, which is a good way to find the ladder. Or they could start doing a crisscross pattern, which is a good way to just find anything. Then at this point, you just got to choose whether you think it's sideways or up and down. So I'll go ahead and select here. It's not it. So next time I'll go to the side, see if it's that direction, if they play quickly. Give it a couple seconds here. If they don't play, I'll go ahead and start a new game, and we'll see if we can get one going quickly there too. Let's see if we can get another one going. Alright, again, same idea here. Just trying to find a non-normal pattern. This is more of a normal pattern. Yes, it looks great. You have plenty of real estate open, nothing in that center square. But it's very common for your chair to be proportionally distant from your ladder in this way, either in the center or on one of the edges on the opposite side. So if they find your ladder here, it's pretty easy to figure out that your chair could be right here. And especially if they know your table's here, that's where I would be looking if I were playing against you. I'd be looking there, and I'd be looking here. So I don't really want to play that one because that's a common thing. Alright, so they played. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel that. Go back to here and see if we can keep this game moving. Alright, yep, so they're going every thirds. They're looking for that ladder, which could be dangerous because they could find that chair. If they find that chair, it could be game over, but we'll see. Alright, so they have their full heroic here. I'm not going to have a card that's going to be able to take that out in one hit, so I'll just use my lowest card, weaken it up. That way I don't really waste a card that could be used otherwise. And since these are now in the new era of cards, they don't have the redo, the reversal. They don't have the reversals, so we're not going to have to worry about the potential of losing that battle because we're using a lower card now, or getting it messed up to where we start having multiple retries. So 2 lower cards, and we can beat this heroic Jey Uso. And now we know either it's a ladder going this direction, or it's the ladder and table next to each other. So we'll see if they play quickly here. They're probably going to go here, which is going to find my chair, which is going to make it really difficult on me, because it's a lot easier to find those chairs and tables than it is to find that chair. But you never know the kind of player you're going against. Someone who plays this thirds strategy, if they find a way to find that chair in that strategy off the first hit, it makes it difficult to win. But it's possible, especially if they can't find that table right away. Again, we'll go ahead and look at seeing about getting another one started here just in case. Sometimes I'll play them all together. Like, that's an interesting one. We'll try this one. I don't always think this is together. If they find this, or find this one without going up and down, it'll be good. If they go the way I don't want them to go and try to, find the ladder and they start here and go up and down and find that chair, then I'm sunk right out the gate. Again, kind of just randomly pick. Johnny should win. Alright, so they found that one again because it's in that center 4. This is not the strategy I recommend, but it could still work. Alright, so lowest cards right now is going to be, unfortunately, is going to be Tommaso. Okay, so that was the table. So the table's out. You'll notice the animations change whenever you get their final card. So it's a good way to know if you found before it ever finishes and gets to the end of the animations. Alright, we got an active one here. They're going that way. Hopefully they go up and find it, and then they have to start searching. So we're gonna see, normally they don't want to have their pieces touching. So we'll try over here first. Okay, so it's not there. It's most likely not on this side. It's gonna be top or bottom, most likely, for the ladder. Alright, back into this one. See, there's where we get dangerous. If they decide to go down, then I'm pretty much screwed. Alright, so we'll play him. It's most likely laying on its side here, not up and down, but again, we don't know for sure yet. Okay, so they went up. That's potentially good. Playing it dangerous here, but as long as they don't proc, I should be okay. Alright, so ladder is either one way or the other. Chair is probably here, or could even be here, but don't really know. Nope, not there. I already know the ladder's down here. I need to find that chair soon. Alright, not there. If I don't find that chair soon, could very much be over. Alright, we'll see how quickly they can find my chair. Alright, it's not there. If the chair, yeah, the chair could be here, especially if this ladder is on this side. Yep, so they found that. Alright, that's why you don't really want to play this style, but it could work if they didn't find it right away. Alright, let's see if we can get another one going here. Try not to have them so looped together here. It's not a bad one. Still don't really like that chair being in the corner. Still dangerous, but we'll try it. There's not a perfect way to place them anymore. It's just becoming way too easy to figure out where pieces are, especially if you start remembering exactly how some of the more common ones play out. I may have to put this on pause and come back later if they don't start playing again here soon. Okay, they found mine right off the bat. I'm going to start doing a crisscross pattern, checkerboard, however you want to say it, to try to see if I can figure out where there are. Alright, well that was quick. You know that's how it works. As soon as I get on to do the video, I find ones that I can't get an advantage on here. Alright, well, there's only one place the ladder can be. Ladder's right there. Chairs, or the table's one of these areas here. Alright, so now I know where the table is. Don't know that it matters since I think they've already figured out where my stuff is now, but table's right there. Chair, the ladder's right there. Chair's probably here, but don't know for sure. The other one played, I believe. Yep. Get that ladder one here. Alright, we'll go back to the other game real quick. Alright, so the only good thing about this is they haven't found the chair yet. Chair's not there. I already know where the other ones are. If I can't find their chair, it doesn't really matter. Alright. If I can find this chair, we're doing good. There's only 2 spots left for this chair to be. Yeah, see how I mean? Normally you place your chair on the opposite side of that ladder. Of course. Well, I found the chair. It's not one I can take out in one hit, though. Yeah, I'm probably not winning this one. There's just way too many odds stacked against me. We'll give it a shot. Go with Sammy. So here I know where they're at, but it doesn't really matter too much unless they completely miss every single shot from here on out. So I have 5 to do, and they have 6 to find my piece. So really they have to miss every shot now for me to be able to win that one. No, actually I have 6. I can only tie that game. Alright, I'll be back as soon as this is ready to play. Alright, that didn't take too long. Yep, so I'm already sunk on this one. It's game over. Yep. Oh, we're back with this one whenever it's ready. Alright, we're back again. Since it took a little while, I may not get an immediate response, but we'll see. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that's a good way to make sure I win it. Oh, hey, look, I found the chair. It's gonna make my life a lot easier here. Now I just gotta find the table. So this will tell me if either one of these two, well, at least this one, is a chair. Hey, look, it is. I'm going to use a little bit stronger one because I have to take that down a good bit of a notch with that heroic Undertaker. Now it's the decision of whether it's this direction or this direction. It's probably here, but you never know. I'll be back with that in a minute. Alright, back for another one here. Sorry, I had to step away too because I started hurting pretty good, so I had to take a small break, so it may take a little longer to get this one completed. Alright, let's see if it's this direction. Yep, that's the way it should have been. Should be able to win this one. And then I'll just have one more to be able to win the match. Yeah, so unless they've got a perfect idea where my chair is, this one's one. Alright, and then we'll just have to wait on that. I'll be back whenever it's done. Alright, let's see if this is available. Alright, so we got both of them actually now. So we'll go ahead and see if they found my chair or not. And they did not. So there's one win. And then for this one, we'll see if we got another one as well. And they did not get it. So there's win number 2. So it's definitely not a proven science, but hopefully some of these tips would help and be able to help get this all taken care of for each of you to be able to get your wins, to be able to get those collectibles. And hopefully the people don't take forever to play against you. So go through the rarity board here, see if I can get, there we go. We've got one Enigma. That's a cool card. Alright. Well, hopefully that helped, and I'll talk with you all later.